What happened when a simple wardrobe choice turned into a moment the internet could not stop talking about? And why this story says more about modern celebrity culture than it first appears. To understand the moment, we first need to understand the woman at the center of it. Amanda Owen is not a typical television personality. She did not arrive in fame through a polished entertainment career or carefully managed public image. Instead, she became known through authenticity. Viewers were drawn to her life on a remote farm in Yorkshire, where she and her family raised sheep and children in a setting that felt both harsh and beautiful at the same time. Her days were not scripted. They were filled with real work. Lambing season, broken fences, storms that arrived without warning, children running through fields while she balanced motherhood with farming responsibilities. It was this raw honesty that made her stand out in a media world often dominated by perfection. Over time, she became a symbol of rural endurance, a woman who embraced practicality over polish. Wellington boots instead of high heels. Waterproof coats instead of designer dresses. Wind-swept hair instead of salon styling. So when she later appeared at public events in glamorous outfits, it naturally caught attention. It was not the version of her people were used to seeing. It was a contrast that fascinated audiences. And in that contrast, this story begins. During a conversation on the My Wardrobe Malfunction podcast, hosted by Charlie Hedges, Amanda opened up about a very human experience behind the polished surface of public appearances. She spoke candidly about the challenges of trying to balance confidence, comfort, and practicality when stepping into the world of formal events. Like many women navigating public spaces and media attention, she has experimented with different outfits, including dresses that require careful styling decisions. One particular favorite was a cutout-style dress. Elegant, modern, and designed to make a statement. But as she explained, style and real life do not always cooperate. In her words, there are moments when things do not sit quite where they are expected to sit, especially after years of motherhood. She spoke openly about the reality that many people experience but rarely discuss in public settings. The gap between fashion expectations and the realities of the human body. To solve the challenge, she tried using fashion tape, a product designed to hold clothing in place and create security under delicate fabrics. It is commonly used in red carpet fashion, where movement, cameras, and lighting leave little room for error. At first, it seemed like a practical solution. Something simple, something reliable. But what followed was anything but predictable. Amanda described arriving at a red carpet event with confidence, expecting the outfit to hold together as intended. She was stepping into a space that could not be further from her everyday life on the farm. Cameras, flashing lights, reporters, and carefully organized public appearances replaced fields and livestock. However, as the event unfolded, things did not go according to plan. She explained that the adhesive did not behave as expected. Instead of holding firmly in place, it began to fail. In a moment that she would later describe with humor rather than embarrassment, the tape loosened unexpectedly. In the middle of a high-profile public appearance, the wardrobe solution she had relied on simply did not work. The situation escalated quickly in a way that only real life can produce. What was meant to be a confident red carpet moment became a small personal crisis unfolding under public observation. And yet, even in that moment, Amanda did not react with panic. Instead, she tried to continue as normally as possible, treating it as something she could move past. But the story did not end there. The following day, headlines began to appear. And as so often happens in the modern media cycle, the focus was not entirely on the event itself or her broader achievements. Instead, attention shifted toward her wardrobe and the fact that she had not been wearing a bra at the event. What might have been a fleeting moment in real life became a talking point across tabloids and online discussions. This is where the story moves beyond a simple personal anecdote and into the wider world of media interpretation. Because what Amanda experienced is not unique. Public figures, especially women, often find themselves judged not only for what they do, but for how they appear while doing it. Clothing choices become headlines. Small wardrobe incidents become viral moments. And personal adjustments made for comfort or practicality are often reframed as controversy.